Alright guys, out here testing out the Deus with the new 5x9 elliptical high frequency coil today. I'm going to be running it in the hot program with a couple of tweaks and 30 kilohertz. I'm at a site that I've hunted probably 100 times. It's an old VA hospital site. I found a lot of stuff in here. Hospital's long gone, but right beyond that line of trees is the VA. It's a home for veterans. Big. Can't see it through the trees, but in the 1880s there was a hospital here until about the 1940s. But the last couple of times, which is the reason I'm bringing this setup out here today, I've been out here with my CTX with the small coil, and I've had the impact out here with the small and the stock coil, and I haven't been able to pull nothing out of here. I've hunted it so many times with so many different machines that it's just not given up anything lately. So we're going to see if we can change that today with this setup. I'm going to head out there near that tree line back there. There's an iron patch back there. I pulled a couple of Mercs out of there, an old schoolgirl ring, couple of VA, the medical buttons with the snake and the pole or whatever on them and whatnot. But like I said, hasn't been giving nothing up. So once I get over there, get set up and get going, I'll turn it on. We'll go through the settings and everything on the machine. All right, see you in a few. Okay, I'm over here. I got the machine set up. It's in hot program number 9. Did a few tweaks, dropped the reactivity to 2.5, switched it into 4 tones. Silencers -1, frequencies 30, well 28.8, and it's running on the XY axis on screen, and was testing it out on the way here from the truck over there, and I got a signal here. Hold on. I have to turn the headphones on. Be right back. Well, false alarm on that one. Some kind of iron spike thing with a circle on it, and that's what the Deus must have hit on, that round part of it. Alright, so let me get this adjusted to where it's coming out of the controller, and we'll continue on. Alright, just so you can hear what I'm hunting in. It's kind of a mixture of iron, some can slaw I seen here. Somebody must have hit a beer can mowing. But this whole area right here is like this. Just maybe I don't know, 15 yards wide, 25, 30 yards long area. So when I find something that I think might be good, I'll turn this back on and we'll dig it. Alright. I don't know if you can hear this. It's kind of deep. I'm gonna dig it, and we'll see what it is. It's about the 3rd tone up from the highest. probably 8, 9, 10 inches, something like that. Next time I come back on, I'll have it so that the Deus is running without headphones, but you'll be able to hear it coming out of the controller. It's just, it wouldn't go back into the controller when I shut the headphones off after I already turned them on and said no to if I wanted the volume to come out of the controller. But let's dig this and I'll be right back. Okay, just dug this, looks like part of a suspender clip or something. Looks kind of old. Maybe not real old, but late 1800s, turn of the century. It's about 4 inches down. Reading pretty good, kind of a mid-tone. First non-ferrous target I dug out of here in the last 2 trips. Well, this is the 3rd now. Last 2 before that, like I said earlier, I haven't dug anything. This coil's hitting on stuff that I didn't even know was here. It's everywhere, but the CTX wasn't hearing nothing but iron, and the impact was hearing mostly nothing but iron or just junk you wouldn't want to even fool with. So that's the first non-ferrous decent find today. I'll keep going here and see what else we can come up with. Okay, whatever this is, extremely deep and small. Very good modulated audio on this one. I'm going to dig this and I'll turn it back on and we'll see what it is. False alarm. About 7-8 inches down there, found this little tiny piece of lead. Banged on it pretty good. You could hear it in the last clip. Sounded deep and thought it might have been a coin really deep. But anyway, I'll continue on and turn it back on when I find something else. Just dug this heart made of iron. Almost thought it was a range guide at first. It's only about, I don't know, 6 inches down in that hole. I like this little coil. I knew it was something big before I dug it, but this thing's tight, and man, it just lights the ground up. Every little bit and piece of everything in here, you can hear it. Anyway, I'm going to stop this video here and maybe continue it at home for my initial thoughts on the setup with this coil. I've been running deep program now for the last like 20 minutes. Haven't found a lot, but like I said when I started, I've been here about 100 times, and the last couple times with the impact and the CTX, I didn't find nothing. So yeah, when I get home, I'll do some final thoughts and edit and post this up. Thanks. Okay, back home. Got the total take here. Suspender clip thing, piece of brass. Chunk of lead. That sucker was down there about 10 inches. Modern clad, $1.25. Don't know what this is. This hit really good. smooth round sound, about 7-8 inches deep. Looks like it was a pin or something. It's got a something right there, and then a something over on that side. It's coated or covered with some kind of plastic material made out of copper. I don't know, kind of old. I don't know what it is. Anyway, I didn't expect to find much out there today. Like I said, I've pounded that place I don't know how many times, in that one little area especially, because in the past I've found a lot of good stuff there, good old turn of the century medical buttons, few silver coins, schoolgirl ring, buckles, found a surgeon's sterling silver, some kind of card things that were to the Elks Lodge or something like that. They were solid silver, engraved. Those things are pretty cool. Old turn of the century syringe, all kinds of stuff. But today was more of a test of the Deus with the version 4.0 running the high frequency elliptical, and getting used to how it acts and reacts. And so my overall take on it is it's a very deep coil for its size, very reactive, very tight. Like you could have 3-4 targets within just an inch or two of each other, and you can separate each one of them out. So that's really nice. Depending on what program you're running in, you can like if you run that hot program, literally the ground talks to you. You can hear the minerals crackling and popping. I ran that for about a half hour, 45 minutes, and then I ran the deep program for the last like half hour or so. And the only problem I had with deep program was I was digging a couple of coal clinkers, and you know, back in that day when that hospital was there, I think 1880s, they were probably still burning coal, and some of them suckers were 10-12 inches deep. But I got a pointer from someone to run the GMP program, and that'll take care of it with a couple of tweaks to the program. It'll flatline those hot rocks on the XY axis, so that's pretty cool. I'll check it out next time. Other than that, I didn't really, like I said, expect to find much out there. I don't have any good spots open right now. All the crops are in the fields, so I can't get to my ghost town or some of these other sites that I want to get onto, a general store site and whatnot. But I'm looking forward to taking this coil out into those kind of sites, because I can tell just by running it in there with a moderate amount of iron, and there's other stuff mixed in there, newer, more modern tin, and you know, even aluminum and stuff. People walk through there. It's kind of like they use it like a park almost. Not lots of people and not lots of trash, but there's some. So it's kind of sift through the junk to find anything. But I can tell when you take this coil out into an ancient site full of iron, like ghost towns or campsite, stuff like that, this thing's gonna find stuff that, you know, all your other metal detectors and coils left in the dirt, that's for sure. So anyway, I don't want to make this too long. I'll edit this, post it up, and maybe we can talk about it. All right, thanks.